no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
What's the truth, damn it?
I'm afraid, all right?
The eye of the tiger. Bust you up. Go for it. Rising up, back on the street.
Woo! Here we go, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. If you want that link off, you want that link, put all in the chat. Put all in the chat, and I'm going to give you that link today so you can listen to it as many times as I listened to it since I left Key West. Put all in the chat, and we will make sure we get that link for you. I was listening to it, Chad, on the way to the gym, and I was getting goosebumps. I was thinking about you standing up on the freaking chair, people hitting the table, just going crazy. Drew, it was just, Drew's the comedian. All we heard, he's the comedian that we got going on here. It was just, guys, holy smokes, everybody. Danny, Kevin, Christian. What up, Diane? What up, Diane? Good morning to you all. Regina, Claudia. I'm trying to look at everybody's names that we got going on here. Good morning to you all. A lot of all in, a lot of all in. I think we got something with all in all. I was telling Rebecca and several people, I was like, I think this all in might be something I might use moving forward. We're going to do t-shirts all. We're going to bring the t-shirts. Can I tell you a little secret? I already started thinking about this. So Drew, this is what I'm thinking, Christian. We're going to do something crazy in Nashville all. So if you missed the Key West, just know we're going to Nashville. We are going to Nashville. Jay's going to put the ticket on here because I'm only going to do the tickets just till 8:45 today. Okay. So the special ticket, we sold 17 tickets already for Nashville. We've already sold 17. And we're going to put the link in the chat here. $197 is the special early bird deal that we are doing, and I'm just doing it till 8:45. And we'll put it in the link there. But we're going to do, ever see the Penn State whiteout? You ever see the whiteout that they do in the stadium? We're going to do a whiteout. We are going to do a whiteout party, and it's in Nashville, so you know there's plenty of bars for us to do. And I'm really excited. I already talked to Jim. He lives in Nashville. I'm just excited all. I'm excited. Put a 5 in the chat. Put a 5 in the chat if you had fun in Key West. Put a 5 in the chat if you had fun in Key West, Florida. While you're putting 5s in the chat, good morning to everybody. My name is Coach Brock Zevan, life coach, business coach, real estate coach, DAD. And lean into this conversation here today. We got amazing things that we're going to be sharing this morning from our speakers, from people who attended. But I want you to think about this. How many of you, that first night you got back to your bed and you laid down and you said, feels good to be back in my bed. It feels good to be back here in my own bed, in my own environment. How many of you felt that? Put a 7 in the chat. If you felt that, you kind of were just like, you woke up the next morning, boy, I got a good night's sleep. I wasn't at the Irish whiskey bar. Wasn't doing karaoke. I was where I just felt comfortable. And I was like, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. That's how I felt today being on the show. I was like, you know what? I felt comfortable back being here with my family, you all. I felt amazing just being like back at Zoom. Here we go. I got so many things in my head. I'm so blessed, so thankful. I went to church yesterday with Wendy, and it was just like I spent just some extra time in prayer. I had a vision come to me. While I was at church. I leaned into Wendy. I was like, I got a vision, something crazy, something amazing. I'm still digesting it right here. But boy, oh boy. So I'm excited about today. I'm going to ask several of you, those of you raising your hand to share some of your moments. I mean, guys, we went from artificial intelligence with Drew. How crazy is it, AI all? Wendy is still looking for that video, Drew. She wants her song, The Cul-de-sac Queen. She wants the Cul-de-sac Queen. How amazing is that? Make sure you get with Drew for his IG, his Instagram handler, because he's going to be doing some follow-ups. Follow him, reach out to him, DM him. Reach out to all the speakers. Chad's got his book still out there for Amazon. So go get his book all. Okay. Go follow Rebecca and what she put out there with her confidence and her coaching there. Christian has his blueprint, his wealth blueprint out there. So many people got something that to pour into you and follow up with them. This is a big day. Write down follow up, write down follow up, write down follow up. I got a huge follow up list all. Some people I'm meeting today personally. We've already started to create some amazing things. We got the just really, really excited. But first and foremost, we can't do anything without our affirmation. So let's do our affirmation. Let's get our affirmation that we have on here. For those of you, this is your first time being on here. Welcome. So excited. If you're for first time being on here, put a 1 in the chat. First time being on here, because we want to welcome you to our family. We do this Monday through Friday. It's also recorded on my YouTube channel. So go to my YouTube channel, Brock Zevan's YouTube channel. We record it. But what we're going to do is everybody comes off of mute. Everybody comes off of mute. And we are going to say it all together. Come off of mute. Come off of mute because I want to hear everybody together. Rebecca's got her handler on here on Instagram. Chad's got his out there. So follow up with them all. Follow up. Get that content. Go speak to them. Go be annoying to them. The speakers don't care. Be annoying. Go reach out to them. Reach out to me too. Reach out to me. So on the count of 3, everybody's off of mute. On the count of 3, we are going to say something all together. 1, I'm watching you, Drew. Drew, you don't have it off of mute. I'm watching. Who else? Danny, get off of mute. All get off of mute. I want everybody to get on. I want to hear everybody's voices on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Something good is going to
happen to me.
Something good is going to happen to me.
I just get fired up when I hear it. I get fired up when I hear that stuff. Guys, something good happened through me the entire time. It was amazing. Something good happened to me the entire time, Kevin. Robin was amazing. Robin, freaking give a shout out to Robin. Put a 2 in the chat for Robin being our chauffeur going back and forth to the airport. They actually asked Robin if she wanted a job there at the airport. She was there so many times bringing us back and forth. Guys, it was just an amazing event all around. Appreciation to everybody. For those of you who weren't able to be there, just know we're doing it again. We're coming back. We're circling back around. There's going to be several things that we are going to do between now and January. So it is the week before Martin Luther King Day. So for those of you keeping track of the dates, January, I think it's 14th through the 16th. I don't know. It's that Wednesday to Friday. It's right before Martin Luther King weekend. So put that on your calendars that you have there because I love to have you come on back, Andy. I love to have you all there. D caught a lot of fish. Danny caught a lot of fish. Derek caught a lot of fish. Congrats to those people with the fish. That was awesome. Loved it. Loved it. So what I want to do today, speakers that are on here, people that were involved, is I want to hear everybody's voice. I want to hear everybody's message because maybe somebody needs to hear it. Maybe somebody has the FOMO. Somebody did something. Maybe somebody's still sore from Amy's workout because I don't know about you, Amy, but I was at the freaking gym today and my hip pointers are still sore. Guys, you need to go to her workout. Amy, put your link in the chat. Go to her workout, 6:15 in the morning. It's online. Go to it. So put that in there, Amy. So here's what I want to do. I want you to raise your hand, and I like you from about a minute and a half. Okay, gotta keep track so I can hear everybody. I want to listen to everybody's perspective, their thoughts, their takeaways. There's a lot of you on here today, so I want to be able to hear your takeaway. I want to hear what your aha moment, what it is that you really took away from your number one thing, and if you have time, number 1 or number 2. What was your biggest takeaway? What was your biggest moment? And at the very end, if there's time, I will carve out about 30 seconds and tell you what mine was. If I do forget, remind me somebody to ask. If you can't, I want you to put it in the text, put it in the chat so somebody can read it on here. So raise your hand so that way I could see who would like to share something that they would like to put out there and what they felt, what they walked away with, this energy that they feel this Monday morning when they heard that freaking Rocky theme song, how they got their goosebumps going. Talk to me about that. Who would like to share something with me? Now, I can't believe I don't have freaking more You gotta use your hands all. You gotta go to the emoji. You gotta put it out there. Okay, there we go, Michelle. All right. Now for others, you gotta use that emoji so I can keep a track. Go ahead, Michelle.
Hey, oops. What was really amazing is we started it out with the metamorphosis and the change of the butterfly. And the thing that you mentioned there is live events change lives. And I saw people's lives change. I mean there was an emotion there. There were definitely kind of like the old is passing away and the new is coming in, and I'm really excited what's going to happen in the new thing. And then the icing on the cake, Catherine and I got a chance to go to the butterfly conservatory, so we actually saw the chrysalis and the change process taking place of so many butterflies. And I see all these butterflies changing here, and it's beautiful, it's colorful, and I can't wait to see what happens.
I love it. I love it. What a great thing. How many else took something with the butterfly? Because I was just going through the transformation on how I started Wednesday morning. And when I left Key West, I was telling Wendy, I was like, in my wildest dreams, I never thought the transformation would take place within me of what happened during that event. So amazing, amazing stuff, Michelle. Who else has something they would like to share, a takeaway from the event? D, go ahead, D. I see. I guess we're gonna do hand waving. I'm gonna
Well,
keep
because
track of
I'm
who's hand
old
waving.
and I can't figure this out. Um, so what really hit me was with like, and I've been struggling with like, what's my next chapter look like, and get some clarity on that. So when we went into the example of everybody knows how to order Starbucks, right? We say we
Mhm.
want blah 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 blah. And to get that so specific with an item and not your life. So for me, that was a total game changer for me, that I'm just going to get zeroed in and get really, really deep and clear on my purpose and what this next chapter is going to be like. I
I love
also
it.
have name your demons and cast them out. We all have them. Mine are my roadblocks in my life, and they're self-induced. And I'm going to focus on them and identify and write them down, and actually have a shredding party with that.
Mm, there you go. I like that. I like that. Anything else, D?
Sure. Hold on.
She's looking through her notes. How
I
many of
don't
you took
know.
notes? How many of you took notes? Put an 8 in the chat if you took notes. Put an 8 in the chat if you took notes. I want to see who my
Oh,
note takers are.
so the word fine. And
Oh,
growing up, I've throughout my life, that's been a word, and it's been a word where I've run into people that said, fine is horrible. Why would you ever say you're fine? And then fine, Rebecca identified as familiar. So it's a comfort place. It's a place that we shrink to. And don't tolerate that, and don't shrink, D.
I love that. Put fine in the chat. I'll put fine in the chat.
Mm.
How many of you have heard the word fine and you know that they're not fine? You know yourself, you say you're fine, and you know how many of you said fine and you've been lying to a lot of people because you're just scared, you're nervous, you're not too sure, right? See a lot of fines out there. A lot of fines. Great message, D. Great message. Who else has something that they want to share with us this morning? Denier, go ahead. Look at Denier. She used the hand raising. Go ahead, Denier.
Hey, so yeah, the summit was amazing. It's funny, Dee, that you brought up write down your demons, the name your demons and get rid of them, because when I opened my notes, that's exactly the page where it opened to. So that was definitely one of mine. But the other thing that I think was a huge eye-opening experience was the whole puzzle experience with
Mm,
Derek, and just understanding, those I'll call them the four pillars of your life, right? Your health, wealth, spirituality, and relationships. But then when that one big puzzle piece exercise and focusing on, that one thing that we want to zone in on, and then sharing that with somebody else, and I was partnered with Donna, and we laughed at the end because when we were wrapping up, we were like, "Oh, we forgot to write it down in our puzzle piece." And I know we talked about that later, that we were so focused on listening with intent and really listening to understand the other person that we forgot all about the other part of the exercise, which was to fill out our puzzle piece. But we didn't care because we really enjoyed our exchange and learning about one another and really, really zooming in and listening to what the other person had to say and what they believed that one thing was that they want to focus on. So it was a great exercise, and I'm gonna glue my puzzle piece together so I can focus on that and build another one.
Amen. Amen. Great stuff, Denier. Great stuff. Guys, the empathetic listening that she said, that really resonated with me when Derek was like, did you see, like, a lot of people had blank puzzle pieces because they were listening with so much intent. Today, I want you to really practice that. I want you to apply it today. Just don't talk about it. Write it down on your notes right now, how to really focus and apply empathetic listening. Guys, the notes that you have, you want to be able to apply it. Take action on it. What items are you going to take action on? The one or two items that you're going to take action on. And for those that want a deeper understanding, I talked about it, habit number 5. Okay. To understand, to be able to not only understand yourself, but to be understood. And so that's one of the habits in the 7 habits of highly effective people. So go and Google it, YouTube it, and study habit number 5 for your effective listening skills. Who else has something they would like to share with us this morning on what they brought from the event? Oh, perfect. I saw Danny's hand raised. Danny, go ahead, Danny. Share what you got.
Wow, you read my mind, Brock.
I could tell, I could sense it. See, I still could sense things through Zoom.
Okay, one of the biggest takeaways that I had, I'm going through my book now, but was don't confuse what you've done with who you are.
Mm,
And that really resonated with me as I'm kind of entering this new chapter of life, the lovely job market post grad. And I kind of find myself getting stuck in the past just because all I've known so far is school and like this is what I've done and like of course we've all made mistakes and I find myself when I lose jobs finding like being stuck in that and being like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm not enough." But that has really helped me as you can ask my mom while we were driving back, I continued to just keep applying for jobs. Um, and so that's kind of helped me push myself forward to keep going and keep putting myself out there.
I love it. I love it. Now, of course, I have to call you out on one thing. You have some homework for me, so don't forget to send me your homework, please.
Wait. It's right here. I did
Uh,
it.
there
I
you
did it the night
go.
of.
I love it. I love it. Take a picture of it, send it to me. Take a picture and send it. Not
Will
because I don't
do.
believe you, but I just want to read
Okay, so
it. Rosario's got her hand up. Go ahead, Rosario. Thanks, Danny, for sharing. What do you have, Rosario?
Good morning.
Oh,
So
I
I'm gonna
love that t-shirt. I love the t-shirt. She's already got the white out ready to go. I am becoming.
so I'm gonna give you the not the Titanic version, bro, because I usually do that. So my biggest takeaway is not robbing myself from my full potential because I was reminded that I was still not doing things, that I still have an attitude. And things happen, there is no balance, right? So instead of integrating into my schedule, I was trying to have a balance. And so that was messing with my attitude, right? And it would take me away from my gratitudes. And I know better, right? So I was
Mhm.
beating myself up again. And so being able to just show grace to myself and show up in confidence. And today, thank you so much, Ms. Rebecca, for that confideology, the biology behind it. It really, integrated into my head. And every time, like today, I didn't beat myself up. I woke up, I did travel 4 states. It was 14 hours drive all over the place. So I said today, you know what? I woke up and I get to. So I am so grateful that I was able to show up up and be present in every moment. One of the things that I saw is that there was so much connection, Brock. I don't know if you saw that. There was so much connection in that room. And so when connection is there, everything changes. Y'all stay blessed and take care. Love y'all.
Oh, love you too, Rosario. Thank you so much for that. Yes, it was when I got to see everybody partner together and walk around and do that, and so many people saw it on Facebook Live. From my perspective, it was like, wow, how amazing is this? These people don't not these strangers like don't know each other. And that was the whole point of the exercise, but to be vulnerable, to share, to listen, and to see the connection transform from, Dee said it at our first summit. We walked in as strangers and came away as friends. And as this continues to grow, not only will it become friends, but you'll be building tighter, stronger relationships each time you meet because you'll be able to connect. You'll be able to engage. How are you doing? As Rebecca put it in the chats, all this is a great opportunity to share your goals and visions with other people. So that way, when you see them in Nashville, be like, hey, how you doing in this? Set up monthly check-ins with each other. Let me follow up with you. These are things that are accountability that make a huge, huge difference in taking the action because action creates clarity. And we talked about that over the course of the 2.5 days. Who else has something they would like to share with us this morning? Diane's got her hand up. Go ahead, Diane.
I don't know what that little hand raise thing is either, Dee, so I'm with you. There were so many big takeaways. It's hard for me to hone in on one, but my biggest takeaway or realization is I am a small fish. I felt like such a small fish in a big pond of people who knew so much more than I did. And that's what I've been looking for. So my realization is, my takeaway is, I'm going to learn so much from these people. And I met so many wonderful people who were so gracious and came up to me. I feel like everyone came up to me in their own little private way. They came up to me. So I'm grateful to have met everyone. I can't wait for my next chapter. And another takeaway is, I can't go out 2 nights in a row because y'all are crazy. So much. But I had such a beautiful time. It was a blessing, and I had no idea what to expect, brother. So thank you.
Yeah, the old time. Where's Amy? Because I told Amy, I said, Amy, my curfew's 10 o'clock. I don't care what anybody's got. And I was sharing with somebody. They're like, how do you sneak away, Brock? I said, it's very simple. You buy everybody a bunch of shots, you get them all cheering, and then you walk away really quickly. And they're like, where'd he go? Well, at least he bought us shots. So that's my escape route that I've learned. So awesome. Thank you, Diane. Thank you so much. It was a joy to have you there and as Wendy's friend and to see you in that light of seeing this side of things was pretty cool. So thank you so much for sharing. Who else has something that they would like to share with us this morning? We still got a couple more minutes. So I got like 3 things on my screen, so it's hard to see if anybody else is waving. I think I saw Claudia say something. Claudia, are you able to talk? I know you're hiding behind that video here, but I saw you do an emoji, so I know you're close. You got anything, Claudia, that you like to share with us this morning? Because you also brought your son, Seth.
Yes, I did. Sorry, Mondays are just homeless look day. So that's just default for Monday. But I did bring my oldest son, who's 16, and I am so very grateful for all the things that he got to hear, all the ways that every one of you had poured into him and encouraged him. Even if you may not even have realized it, but he was soaking it all in and just taking it all back with him. And we had some really great conversations after sessions and on the plane ride home. And I know that this is going to be really, really impactful for his future. Not that I didn't take anything away from it, but for sure I was there to ensure that he got as much as he possibly could. And all of you that were there, I am so very grateful for the ways that you showed up and showed him how to see something other than just the view. But he was there to see what was possible.
Amen. Amen. Yeah, it was so cool. That was the first time we've had younger people. And next time Wendy's already bringing her son Duncan, who's 18, and Alexis, who is in her 20s, I think 24. Don't quote me all. I'm probably getting in trouble. It was her birthday though. I did say happy birthday to the at the event. But, you know, I love seeing the younger generation. More importantly, I love seeing parents put them in front of it, influencing this type of thing. Like Diane said, she didn't realize that she was a small fish in a big pond. I didn't have these experiences when I was young either. I grew up in a farm in upstate New York. Like farmland is all I knew. I mean, for crying out loud, all when I was asked to become a real estate agent, I told them I can't. I've already been to my 4-year college. I was already like, I can't go back. And like, I only knew that when you go to high school, you figure out what you want to do in college, and that's what you're supposed to do. And then when you're in college, that's what you're supposed to do your next 30 years of your life. And so to sit here and in front of you all and to be in Key West, never in my wildest dreams at 16, 17-year-olds when I'm trying to figure out what college I'm supposed to go to, that I would be doing this. And so it's just great to see the youth being there. And I challenge you all, if you have children, I don't care. Obviously, like, don't send a 12-year-old because, well, I don't know, Brio could have fun with them too. But I thought it was just really cool to see youth there. And so I encourage you to get this in front of your children. Jennifer, go ahead, Jennifer, from Traverse City, all the way up north in Traverse City, Michigan. Not as close to Alaska, but you're quite up there. So, Jennifer, what do you have for us this morning?
Good morning. Lots of takeaways. And I loved meeting everybody. That was fantastic. But this event was extremely last minute. Signing up, getting hotels, flights like the Sunday before. So unlike me, it was very uncomfortable. There were lots of things that were extremely uncomfortable. In a good way. I mean, it really pushed me to deal with the control factor and let go.
Right.
And so that was in to also have my husband with me was amazing too. He's at a pivotal point in his businesses with some business partners. So there were some huge takeaways to show up there with my husband, but also as another entrepreneur business to have that perspective, and then to actually leave a conference and to be able to come home and digest and break it down. And he knows exactly what I'm talking about and the experiences. So that's a huge takeaway too. And yeah, he said for him, his word was life changing. So I can't wait to continue to unpack that. I said, well, what your first knee jerk reaction? What was your, biggest takeaway? He's like, shit or get off the pot.
Yep.
That's what he heard. So just finding ways to continue to help motivate him to stay in that mindset. And also, it was funny. We're at dinner the last night. We took the fish that they caught and went to dinner. And one of the things that really stood out to me is Dee turned to me and she's like, I didn't expect that out of you. And it really hit me. I'm like, because you didn't get to know me, or because you didn't, spend enough time. We didn't have enough time to experience each other. So just really interesting to dive into those conversations and to get to know each other says a lot too. So that was another takeaway for me. But it was awesome. I always love the heat and being able to experience sun and meet everybody. And it was, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but to be in a room full of this is so hard. I don't know how to say this. To be the stupidest person in the room, but I don't want to say that as degrading because I know I'm not stupid, but just to be surrounded by people that I can glean so much from, and there's so much power in that. To just sit back and did a lot of listening. So it was an amazing opportunity. 6 months from now, we're taking our family on vacation. That's already been booked, so we're not going to be able to make Nashville, sadly. But thank you for the opportunity, Brock. There's some huge stuff that happened that I'm not going to talk about publicly, but definitely diving deep and working on. So thank you for the opportunity.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to challenge you all because I love that she brought her husband. And her husband leaned into me. He's like, man, the amount of the takeaway. And I told him he has a great poker face because I couldn't really read the guy. It's the first time I met him. Stone face. But when he had that little smile, that little glimmer, it's like his whole hand was exposed of what took place when he said, this was life changing. As we stated, live events change lives. And I challenge you to bring your significant other on, because there's two different perspectives. Wendy and I had two different perspectives coming into this, walking away with it. Guys, this is called planning. 6 months in advance. We're going to start to have more information for you. But get an idea of what that looks like, how to save the money and be together as a team and a unit. You'd be amazed at what the transformation takes place. It's 8:48, so just bear with me. Christian has his hand raised here, so I'm going to give him the last, and then I will share, and then we'll end out of here in about 3 minutes. All
right, so I'll be quick. At the end, Derek said something that really resonated with me. We've all heard the saying, I'm reading my notes, don't tell big dreams to small-minded people. And we've all heard that. And I'm like, whatever. But Derek said he added something that I really liked. He said, sometimes you need a big-minded person to show you how small your dream is. And that was big to me. Like, that's like a Myron thing, right? You take the quote and you add your little spin to it. I thought that was brilliant. And yeah, that was my big takeaway right at the end there. So.
Yeah, I loved it. It was funny because I was telling Chad, like when we were doing our mini mastermind and he was sharing his next steps, and I was like, brother, you're bigger than that, man. You got so much freaking potential. You are so I want you to freaking shout. I want you to climb up to the top floor of the highest building and freaking just scream out what you want, because so much potential. And a lot of you that I've had amazing conversations with, I want you to spend some time today just to freaking think about it. This is the best time, all. This is the best time. You're back home. You're in your work environment. This is the opportunity to expand and explore and take these concepts, these ideas. Don't put that notebook away. If anything, go to artificial intelligence, open up ChatGPT and read all your notes to ChatGPT. Drew showed you how to do it. Read all your notes, put it in there, and then let the ChatGPT say, please put this in bullet points. Please create this into concepts and ideas that I can break down and share. That's what you do. You would take action on this. So guys, my last thing, and Jay, for those of you, I'm just telling you, it is life-changing. What I took away was this. Coach Burt hugged me the day that I was on stage, and I was there at that time period where I met Chad Free. He hugged me and he says, you belong here. That boomerang back to me, where I can say that I believe. Just like that bell in the Polar Express is believe. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe how this key event would take place. I've never done a national event this far away. But God blessed me with belief now, that I believe in myself. I believe I can do it. And I believe it will double in size every time we do it, because I don't know any other way to do it. So guys, I'm so thankful for you all. Several of you, we have 5 tickets that were bought this morning already. Okay. If you want to know what the full price is going to end up being, it's going to be $497. So take advantage of this ticket. So it's $200, $197. It's going to go to $500. So take advantage of that today. Just get it. You'll figure it out. Go Uber drive if you need to, but take advantage of it today. We have the ticket. Put the link in there, Jay, one more time, so that way people can take advantage of this ticket. Buy it for a friend. Give somebody an early Christmas gift. Tell them this is something that they can do to help them. Give it for their birthday, for crying out loud. They will appreciate you tenfold. And it is much cheaper than it is Key West. All I can tell you that it is a lot cheaper than Key West. I don't know. I got tired of looking at my receipts when I went out to dinner. It's like, holy smokes. I'm gonna have to Uber drive. Guys, I appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much for being on here. Tomorrow morning, our main man, Mr. Chad Free, will be here at 8:15 in the morning. I appreciate you all so much. It's been a pleasure. If I can help you in any way, make sure you reach out to me, text me, DM me, share this with a friend, share with them. Come back tomorrow morning at 8:15. God bless you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. See ya.